Hi Scorpio, so this is going to be your aces reading type. Let's see what's happening with you in all areas of your life, which is thought, passion, your emotions, and then your practical life as well, your 3D life. So let's see what's happening with you. And again, take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse energies as you see fit. Doesn't resonate, check your other placements or I'll catch you in the next one. Easy peasy, yes? And let's see. To know more about this tarot spread, kindly check out the description box below as I state clearly about what all these 4 areas of our life include. All right, cards are jumpy. I'm not going to take it. Page of Pentacles flipped out, so I'll take that. I mean, okay, communication. Last shuffle. Show me what's happening with Scorpio in terms of thought. Any terms of thought, communication, truths. All right, so it's a slow progression that I'm seeing here today, and it took you a lot of time. I feel like you're recognizing this just now, or you have made up your active determination here to move slowly and steadily towards self-empowerment, taking active steps. Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles are actually active steps. It shows up in the 3D world. It's not just in the thought, but you're executing those thought processes that I want to be my most empowered self. I want to feel good about myself. I want to feel strong in my own being. I want to know what I am and who I am about, what I bring to the table, what my importance is, what my self-worth is. And for that, I need to be completely immersed into that practicality, right? Let's just bring that thought into reality, into active practical steps. And you're breaking down those steps too. With the Page of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles, it's like I'm going to go at my own pace, but I'm going towards my self-empowerment and productivity and flourishment. I am into self-blossoming, and that's what I'm after. And even if it's slow, I'm willing to go slow, but I'm not willing to F it up or maybe just do something wrong here. So let's just approach slowly and steadily. That's actually amazing. Show me more about this. Ace of Swords for our Scorpion collective. The Sun, all right. The Four of Swords. See, the Ace of Swords over the Ace of Swords. So you've understood it. You know that you're going into that zone of, yep, there you go. The Emperor, the Justice too. I mean, self-empowerment, talk about that, right? And that's the correct decision for you right now. You've thought about this a lot. You think about this as well. What do I do next? How do I approach this situation? How do I approach this person that's trying to create, excuse any background noise, trying to create a fuss in my life? I could have responded to them in a very bad way, but what would my higher self do in this situation or in this particular action? And you're advocating for yourself in all the right ways. So I feel like you're acting through your higher self. It's kind of like, that goal of, if you want to be somebody, then be that somebody today. Start acting like it. And that's how you start the manifestation process of bringing it into your reality. If you want to be a lawyer, then start dressing up in 3-piece suit. It's kind of like that, you see. So, and that makes you happy as well. That's your happiness. I feel you have understood that what makes you happy is your own empowerment, seeing yourself and respecting yourself for it. I look at myself in the mirror and I love what I see. That's what I want. That's what makes me happy. It's actually good. Let's see the Ace of Wands for you. Your passions, your new direction, your new hopes. And I feel like you've been going in this particular pace for a while now. It's not just starting right now. I mean, you could be starting just about now. Okay, communication for some of you might be coming forth for some way. But I feel like you've been doing this for a few months now. I'm just saying, putting it out there, right? Let's see your Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Tower. All right. I need to see more. Is it blowing apart or is it some sort of surprising balance coming forth? It could be both. So show me more about this. Yours is going to be very fast, I'm guessing, because you're being very straightforward today. So Scorpios always are. Don't get me wrong. All right, so it's something coming forth in the context of friendship or some sort of collaboration that you feel is it's going to be very hard working. Like it's going to take a lot of effort on your part, and you don't want to include your passions. You are a queen of wands in and of yourself, right? But you don't want your passions to be indulged in all the wrong ways, like in all the heavy ways, in all the frustrating ways. You don't want that. So something was offered to you in the form of Ace of Pentacles, and it was some sort of collaboration, friendship, something that you walked away from. You know that it's accepting it would be self-sabotaging, accepting it would be destructive in nature, and it will go against your value of sense of self-worth, what I deserve, what I don't deserve. And something on the surface looks like it's very shiny and it's very amazing, but it's not. And that's what gets you here. That no, 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 I don't think it looks like that. I mean, it might look very shiny. Yep, there you go, Ten of Wands and the Devil here. I was not supposed to shuffle this card, but there you go. You're telling me that I'm not going to attach myself to this. Nope, I'm going to look the other way. I'm going to keep walking away from this. I'm not going to accept it because accepting this would be folly. There are too many negative cards attached to one collaboration and one sort of offer that's made to you. And it's in the practical world as well. So whatever that offer is, be it 3D, be it work, be it friendship, be it relationship, that special friend, you're telling me that no, it would be folly. I already walked away from that. Or maybe I'm supposed to walk away from this. I know better. I know better that I don't deserve this. I don't deserve a relationship like this. It's like been there, done that. I don't deserve this. Thank you very much. Let's see the Ace of Cups for you. Again, the Five of Swords. I'm telling you, you already know the patterns of this, or you have experienced such patterns. The King of Swords, Judgment. All right, so there is somebody else already. All right, I'm going to clarify these. The King of Pentacles is not you. I know that very well. I feel like you're the King of Swords because you've shown me Ace of Swords in and of your own right. So you have a very strong mind. Don't get me wrong, they might have too, but I feel like you've already shown me Queen of Pentacles as your own MO pattern. So that King of Pentacles seems to be somebody else, but the King of Swords is you. And there's a judgment between you two to choose each other or not. Show me more about this. Is it the same or is it somebody else altogether? This is something that you're walking away from. That's what's coming back around, because judgment can also represent second chances, something coming back around. And I feel like you know this person already. You have an established connection with this person, not in the here and now, but you have had that. You've known this person as to who they are, what they're about. And you're telling me that even if it comes back around, the right thing is to move away from this. I have already walked away from this. And you're choosing to walk away, to keep walking away, to keep moving forward. Yep, there is an established knowledge between you two of each other. You both somehow know each other. That's what it is, right? It never grew to a point of fulfillment, a point of stability. It never grew any further than the Seven of Pentacles, where you were left waiting. Is there any more to grow here? Is this thing going to establish itself as something legit, something that can be a part of my life, and I can depend on it, that it will be there? Nope, that didn't happen with the Tower. That thought, that theory got blasted through. And what was left was that it's folly to wait on this person. It's folly to wait on a strong offer from this person of legitimacy. At best, we are just friends, and that's who we always will be. And even then, it's a destructive friendship. You don't want such destructive friendships for yourself. So I feel like that's what you're doing here. And it's the correct decision. You took your time with it. I don't think you responded immediately to this, but you took your time with it, and you told yourself that no, no, no. And for some of you, yes, it is a test as well. It is a test from the universe. Have you learned your lessons? Are you ready for the next chapter? Or are you just going to go back or take this back in, knowing that it has had a pattern of friendship, that's not necessarily a friendship. Even as a friend, they were not a good friend to you. They never were. For the Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Death here. Yep, any sort of connection or reconnection towards this particular situation is coming to an end. You are telling me that you have a very huge heart space. That's your energy, honey. The King of Cups is all fixed water. And fixed water is Scorpio. So that's your card. And that's you as well, death. You're also telling me that you're only going to meet up with those people who emotionally celebrate you and fulfill you and what appreciate you for what you bring to the table. You're not going to involve yourself with people who are superficial and are not necessarily interested in knowing you. Yep, you're telling me this doesn't need no patience, no more patience. This doesn't need any more reflection on my part. I've already understood what this is about. I don't need to give this more time to reflect or patience, to show it to me about whether it has changed or not. I feel like we have had multiple rodeos with this person, and now we understand that this is not for us, that we don't deserve this, and we deserve something better. This is not it. This can't be it. That's what you're telling me. So it's actually amazing. The Queen of Swords and yep, your knowledge grew actually, you know. Look at this, the communication that's coming forth. Ah, look at that. The Three of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. False friendship, faux friendship at best, that is. And accepting that would mean that you are going against sabotaging yourself. The communication came forth that let's be friends. Can't we just be friends? I know you loved me, or I know there was something more. I know that I'm asking you to collaborate with me, but Five of Swords is attached to it. It means that I don't mean it. Even if I say it, I don't mean it. I'm just trying to say or do things in order to get you back in the game, but not necessarily going to follow through with it. Page of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. You're telling me my knowledge about this. You looked at it, but then you just turned your back around with the Queen of Swords, your bigger ambition, your bigger thought, your bigger mind, your mature mind. It turned around. You looked at the communication, don't get me wrong, but you didn't entertain it for long. It's like, nope, this doesn't deserve my attention. Nope. And somebody might be fighting for your attention, and that's why you find it very sabotaging in nature. Like, I don't even feel anything for it. You're telling me Eight of Cups, Eight of Cups. It's like you both are not emotionally connected to this. So why are you offering me this? Why do you keep coming back when you know that you're not available? And even I know I'm not available. So why try? You don't understand the logic, right? But the thing is, I feel like it has to do something with regards to your lessons here. And you're trying your best to do it. That's you. You understand your worth. You understand what you are about. You understand what you deserve. So you're telling me, nope, no more false connections, no more false connectivities, no more false, I don't know, superficial connectivities that are not even going to show itself. Even at the superficial level, it did not show up for you. I don't know what their motivations were. I don't think even they know what their motivations are, frankly speaking. So, you know what? Whatever that was, peace be with it and let it go its own way. You move your own way. All right? Show me anything from the universe. I'm sorry, we didn't get any aces, but I feel like you already know where you're going. So, do we need aces for that? I mean, there is new thought process and you're executing that, so you're already good to go. I feel like this is something that's trying to renew itself with you, and I feel like they have done it a lot of times, and they thought that this time around also you will accept it. But the thing is, you are actively trying to change yourself, you change your ways, you're trying to make active steps into reaching that Queen of Pentacles, and so you have. The Eight of Cups, the world. Yep, the cycle has closed out. This doesn't make you happy anymore. You already detached and then you close the cycle out. And now you're approaching your sense of independence, emotional independence, and your own sense of wish fulfillment. It has nothing to do with this person. New options opening up for you. You don't need these. You don't need the old. You're telling me that you're open to new. And I know. You also know that someday it will come crashing down on you. Options in love, something that you could open yourself up to, something that you could take seriously, but not today. It's not today, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen one day, but it's not today. I feel like you need time to yourself right now, and even you know that. Even you know that you have different goals right now in terms of self-empowerment and flourishment. So you're not going to try to do this, and that's actually amazing. It is actually amazing. Anything more, just in case. Chariot, the Page of Swords, the 5s. Yeah, there you go. They have feelings for you, but the thing is, the way they go about it, it's like They don't have any insight with regards to this situation. The Knight of Swords in reverse. They don't want to take action from a stable point of mindset here. The Knight of Swords in reverse is very impulsive energy. It's like, that start stop energy. I have been quiet for a long time. Now I will take action out of nowhere and say a bunch of shit that I don't necessarily thought about. I'm just blabbering. I'm just having a verbal diarrhea. But I'm not talking sense. I'm not talking anything that makes sense to you or that you can take seriously. So, because I have low insight, and whatever insight I do have in terms of my feelings, I try to question it as well, to the point of where it's self sabotaging, where I shut the whole thing down, saying that I don't feel things for the Scorpio at all. It's an immature energy at best. So, and it doesn't want to gain insight. What are you supposed to do? Wait around for a lifetime for this kind of love? You deserve somebody who's sure of you. That's it. And who claims you as such. Look at you. You're trying to improve yourself. You're somebody that is trying to understand who you are and trying to stand in your power here. Don't let people like these drag you down. And I feel like you're not. So that's all I have for you, Scorpios. I hope this helped, and take care.